I think we all have failures. I think the thing that I have learned over time is that it's really important to acknowledge that you have a failure like as soon as you possibly can. Because I feel like our natural tendency is to kind of deny it and cover it up. And that's actually like what you have to do is the exact opposite. Be like, I understand we've made a mistake. Let me understand what that mistake is, and I'm going to fix that mistake.
Objection! Since the early days, there's always been something that was going to destroy the innocent artists who just want to do nothing but give you movies. First it was TV, VHS recording, then it was DVR, DVD rippers, and now, right on cue, it's the internet.
Hey everybody! Okay, you're here on the YouTube copyright page. So, if you're watching this, probably you're having problems with your video getting taken down, or you think someone else uploaded your video.
Papa! Stop the video!
Mario, we can't stop. YouTube hired us to make this video.
But video is being stolen and re-uploaded! Right now!
If your original work is uploaded by someone else without permission, you can send us a copyright infringement notice and we'll take care of it.
A long time ago in prehistoric YouTube, that copyright bot that scrawls everything, automatically looking for copyrighted works, that used to affect everybody. YouTube had just gotten sued by Viacom, and they had proven to a judge that they did everything they could to protect Viacom and businesses like them, including this copyright bot. They were going to bully small creators to protect the big companies so those big companies wouldn't sue them. YouTube decided there should be a buffer between them and the creator, someone that would help manage those creators and help fight copyright issues so YouTube itself wasn't getting sued, and they allowed the existence of what's known as a multi-channel network. And this worked great for a few years, but about a year and a half ago, YouTube decided they were afraid after all, or MCNs weren't doing their job, because they decided to apply that copyright bot once again to the majority of network channels as well as everybody else like me who is not networked. This created one of the greatest shitstorms YouTube has ever seen, because here people are giving 20, 30, 40% of their income to a company that now basically does nothing for them.
I'm gonna take you down! This is a takedown notification.
This video is no longer available due to a copyright claim by Glove and Boots.
Curtain!
Hooray! What's your problem?
If you want to go and do a cover of some song out there, I'm gonna go and do a metal cover of something, and it's gonna be fantastic. So you go through and you rewrite, you record, you edit, you upload, you put all this together after your epic performance, and you post it online, and guess what? The recording artist or their label comes in and hammer.
Don't do that!
This video contains content from Gorilla.
Somebody who made a video of them exploiting a glitch within Double Dribble for the NES was used by the creators of Family Guy in a recent episode, so YouTube automatically flagged it saying, well, that belongs to Fox.
What the hell is that?
Looks like a content ID claim just blocked our video.
Just imagine, put yourself in the shoes of this individual, that you make a video and then somebody out there in Hollywood decides, well, I'm going to use that particular clip. And then YouTube flags it saying that belongs to them now.
What? Get out of the way!
I received a strike on my account on one of the Midnight Screenings reviews, which is a series I do in which me and another person sit in a car in a parking lot after going to see a movie in the theater, and we just talk about the movie.
Content ID is triggered automatically when a YouTube video includes audio or video that's been claimed by another copyright owner.
So if a studio says, hey, your Event Horizon review, that's our review, 100%. They can take the money you're supposed to be making on it until you file a counterclaim. And if they never fight it or are proven to be wrong, they still get to keep all the money that they made on you. No questions asked.
Now, because Konami is Konami and Konami is the worst, they try to monetize the video and make a few extra pennies. However, no ads ever ran on the video. This is because Sony and Activision also had claims on the video, not monetized, and what are you gonna do? They can't all three of them own the video. So it is that the monetization attempt fails, and you get a nice side effect of highlighting how utterly absurd Content ID is that the three corporations can lay equal claim to a single person's original transformative work.
The dispute is a way to challenge the accuracy of a Content ID match. You can learn more about it and start the process in your YouTube Video Manager.
And yet on fair use materials such as my own, I have received notice that upon reviewal of my dispute, the claim has been reinstated. So what you want to do when you have a reinstated claim is file an appeal. Ironically, you can only file appeals if your account is in good standing. And what really sucks is that you're only allowed to have 3 open at a time.
There should not be a system in place on YouTube where you get things flagged, you go to argue it, and then so many things got flagged, you can't even argue about it anymore.
So basically by filing an appeal, all you have to do is just copy and paste the exact same thing you've already fucking sent in your dispute, except this time you're forced to fill out a bunch of personal information, including your name and address. If after you file the appeal, the studio still doesn't want your video up, they can issue a takedown notice.
I think this video is crappy. Look at that crappy red guy. He's not even wearing any pants.
Crappy? He cannot say that I am crappy. I will take down notification his video.
Yeah, but I'm within my legal rights. Money.
Mario, that's his video. He'll just send you a counter notification.
Filing a counter notification is considered a legal action. That means that by filing it, you are essentially telling the copyright holder, fucking sue me.
Copyright don't work like that.
All you have to do is fill out the form saying the exact same fucking thing that you've already copied and pasted about why your video is fucking fair use and not violating any copyright. And if you think about it, if a studio or copyright holder was malicious enough to want to fuck you over in the worst way possible, from the initial dispute, they could wait 29 days until they reinstate their claim.
They respond after 29 days and reinstate the claim.
And then after your appeal, they could wait another 29 days to issue a takedown notice.
This is not fair!
Nope, this is fair use. Copyright has a concept called fair use that allows people to comment on, or remix, or criticize your video.
People ask me all the time, Boogie, why don't you put more editing into your videos? Why don't you show us pictures,
comment on,
or gameplay,
or remix,
or videos,
or criticize
stuff that you're talking about? Why don't you show it? It's because for years, every time I tried to do that, the copyright system just beat me into submission, saying bad Boogie, bad Boogie.
Ban hammer, ban hammer, ban hammer.
Content match, shit match.
No fair use.
Fair use.
The current system,
your system is fucked!
The way it affects me and 98% of other YouTubers is hypocritical.
An affront to free speech.
It's one-sided.
And freedom of the press.
It favors the corporations.
It's horrendously anti-consumer.
It favors top-tier YouTubers.
It's unquestionably censorship.
And it leaves the rest of us out there with our ass in the wind.
We have a system where it's actually better to infringe on as much copyright as possible than abide by fair use.
This is not fair!
Nope.
Screw fair use! I'm sending him a takedown notification anyway!
Hi, I'm Alex from I Hate Everything. 3 days after I released my review of Cool Cat Saves the Kids, I received a suspicious copyright strike from the director of the movie himself, who over the course of about a month, used this unfair strike to censor and restrict my channel, and even tried to bully an apology out of me in private emails I've since made public. This clueless man was given the tools to waste my time and threaten my livelihood, purely because he didn't like my negative review of his god-awful movie.
Imagine, if you will, for a moment, a world where the only reviews of products that are allowed to stick around were positive. How many people would end up being taken in by misleading marketing? How much money would be wasted on products that are clearly not up to scratch?
If things were like that, nothing would ever get bad reviews.
Mario, you can't go around censoring people who are commenting on or criticizing your video.
Look at how easily a company was able to censor the most watched and prominent critique of their game by abusing YouTube's copyright claim system. Look at how they were able to completely flaunt the notion of networks policing their partners and use a shoot first, ask questions later form to deny revenue to someone that they didn't like and potentially destroy their entire livelihood.
Wait a minute, what are you doing?
This is great stuff! I am putting it in the video!
It's like a a labyrinth of licenses and lies existent. I have nicked shit, but I'll fight life and live to lift it. I know I might have the littlest voice, but I will always call bullshit if given the choice. We can only make change with enough noise, so let me demonstrate how simple the system is to exploit. First, find a YouTuber who you want to screw up. Pick a new video they've done or one that blew up. Submit a copy to the CMS dash click. You'll earn cash quick the minute that it matches. The paper's taken from the creator that made it straight away without the need to even briefly speak to people face to face. You can just take them on a Kafka-esque paper chase because there's no accountability within the database. So if they're making complaints, you can ignore these and keep on earning from their work for up to 4 weeks. When the 4 weeks is up, you just release the claim. Keep the change and start the whole thieving scheme again.
Acknowledge that you have a failure.
Well, don't worry, folks, because the YouTube help department has you covered. Ooh, we get points? YouTube is making a game of some kind, providing incentives for certain things? Well, golly gee, what do we get points for? Oh, you had me going there. For a minute there, I thought things were gonna get sinister.
Wait a minute, what does that say? Report up from what? Oh, did I forget to mention that YouTube is a dishonest pile of shit? If people get enough points, that's right, they're not elected by YouTube as moderators. If they get enough points, they become high enough level that they can personally decide to take down an entire video by themselves. And watch this. Did you see this? Click, click, click. That channel's gone. 1, 2, 3. 3 flags and you're gone, right? 3 community guideline strikes and you're gone.
This is not fair!
Nope!
It isn't until level 4 that a YouTube hero gets direct contact with YouTube staff. That's right, YouTube heroes get the power to destroy other people's channels before they get the power to actually communicate directly with YouTube. What the fuck?
So we went to YouTube's partner support and we said, what's going on here? Why can we not monetize our videos? We've gotten strikes before and we resolved them. We are coming up on 3 weeks.
I can't get a hold of anybody there.
With no answer from YouTube whatsoever.
They're not public with their emails.
And if you look on their site, it says that they respond in 1 business day.
They don't give a fuck if you email them about copyright issues.
1 business day now means 3 weeks. They forgot to tell you that, but we're letting you know this right now.
Who do I go to? Who?
We tried to file the DMCA counterclaim. We always got a server error.
It's a content ID system. It's a fucking robot.
We had to contact YouTube to say, why are we getting a server error? They sent us a form email, again, not able to talk to a person.
Nobody at YouTube gives me a fucking email.
And they said, oh, don't use that route. Use these other means. So they're already acknowledging this route doesn't work.
Acknowledge that you have a failure.
So the same day we sent them an email the manual way, because they said that's one of the ways you can do it, and we put down all the information they needed, as well as overnighted a physical letter to them. Both said we were missing information, and we looked over it, we followed it to a T. So we have 2 managers on the YouTube account, so one logged in to do the way that we tried, and then one of the other managers logged in. The other manager that logged in got a completely different form. And to make things even better, they said that the characters, the amount of letters you can put in has to be 250. You can't go over that. So you have pretty much the length of a tweet to make your legal case about why you're in the right. You know, companies make mistakes, and it's fine. I mean, we're a company, we make mistakes, everybody does. But when you're doing this and you're not doing anything to change it,
acknowledge that you have a failure,
and you're not explaining why, you're pretty much letting everybody know this is how we do things.
This is the only fucking shit you people care about! This was the wrong way to go about it, YouTube. And you have really been messing up lately. You have been making some of the stupidest decisions I've ever seen from you lately. Who the hell is in charge right now? Huh? Fire them.
I think we all have failures. I think the thing that I have learned over time is that it's really important to acknowledge that you have a failure.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck all y'all.
Oh, I'm sorry. I sweared there. I said a bad word. Fuck, man, I'm just really livid right now. I gotta stop. I'll just keep going if I don't stop right now. I'll see you guys next time. Fuck's sake.